Hey guys, just chilling here with my homeboy Zeus, and I was thinking about what we can learn from dogs because they have a lot of cool traits that we can really kind of take a leaf from their book, so to speak. So the first thing is exactly this, just chilling out, just being in the moment. How often are you up in your head worrying about the next thing you got to do, or what's happening tomorrow or next week, or that kind of thing, and you're really not just relaxed and present in the moment? How much nicer would it be to just be so chilled, to just be like, that's going on, watching things go by, really feeling what's going on, seeing what's going on around you, rather than being so preoccupied all the time. The second thing that we can learn from dogs is their loyalty. Now, all too often we're chasing the buck. We're like worried about what we're spending, where we're spending it. And we're so easily lured to the next best deal or something like that, rather than being loyal to the butcher that we love so much, rather than being loyal to, the plumber or something like that. It's like, he cleans pipes too and he'll do it cheaper, so I'll go with him. Not only loyalty in business and where we're spending our money, but just with everything. Within our relationships. Within the transport we're using, within the car brands. I mean, a lot of it comes down to what we're buying. I think that's one of the biggest ways to be loyal to something. And are we being loyal to ourselves? Because a dog is super loyal to themselves. So often we're trying to please people, trying to meet other people's expectations and that kind of thing, that we're not really being true to ourselves. We're not being loyal. Which leads me to the third thing that dogs do awesomely, is they express their full emotion. When they're happy, you know about it. And they choose happiness so often. They're happy, you know about it. When they're angry, you know about it. When they're weary of things, you know about it. How much different would life be if we showed how much we love the people that are around us as much as a dog does? How much different would life be if we just chose to be happy and really express how we wanted to feel every single day? Show our excitement when we meet with people. So often in relationships, especially new relationships, we set these rules of but I can't seem like I'm too interested. Same with job applications and stuff. I don't want to seem too interested. So we pull back and we control our emotions and control what we're expressing, hiding our truth and masking it with some other crap, rather than just letting it out and actually feeling the freedom of truly expressing exactly what's going on for us. When we're sad or upset about something, let's say someone dies and you feel like you have to be strong. You can't show your sadness. You can't cry. You gotta be strong, you gotta be tough. And I mean, same goes in certain roles, in management, in the military, in a lot of men's lives. They don't just show their love. They don't just show their happiness. They don't just wag their tail, so to speak. They're controlled and measured in our society as far as what we're expressing. Which leads me to the next thing that we can learn from dogs, which is utilizing our intuition and our instincts. And this comes back to being true to yourself. But dogs trust themselves. They back themselves 100%. If they know something's not right, they feel it and they just know it, and that's it. And children have this ability. We all have this ability, but you see it most richly in children. They trust their intuition. When something doesn't feel right, they don't do it. When something feels amazing, they do it. They trust their senses. And through life, we're conditioned more and more and more Again, to not trust our senses, to trust our head, to trust the logic, to trust what makes sense. Now, the best things in life don't make sense. Think about being in love. It makes no sense. And if you've ever tried to explain why you love someone, you can't really explain it. It just feels good. It just feels like there's more to life when you're in love. But it doesn't make sense. Not at all. Now, I've lost track of where I'm up to. It might be 5. The 5th thing that we can learn from dogs is that positive reinforcement totally works. You look at when you train a dog to be house trained and that kind of thing, or to shake hands or sit or stay or whatever it is. You'll notice that positive reinforcement is what works. Rewarding them with treats and things like that, telling them they're a good boy. We do this with kids, and then for some reason throughout our lives, we turn to shaming people, to guilting people into things, to just yelling at them and being angry and telling them they're wrong, that they didn't do it right, whatever it is. It's not the most productive way to get results out of people. And you look at the businesses that have, you look at the businesses where people are positively reinforced, they are shown love and appreciation and that kind of thing. They're so much more productive, they're so much happier. The businesses have such a high retention rate because people are happy, they feel appreciated, they feel loved, and they feel encouraged and supported rather than beat down and, told off. It's a totally different game. Totally different game. So, are you ready to live the dog's life? Are you ready to relax, to be in the moment, to chill out, to be happy, to show your full expression of love and creativity and playfulness? Dogs are so playful. Are you ready to utilize positive reinforcement within your relationships, whether it's work life, home life, or otherwise? Are you ready to be loyal to yourself and to the things you really care about? Something to consider today. That's it from me today, guys. You are creating everything in your life. It's possible for you to create anything that you can imagine. So tap in. Tap into these things that are available to you. It's all about choice. You can be happy and it's chilled and it's loyal and it's trusting as a dog. Or you can live in fear. You can live in a place where you distrust everything, where you're skeptical, where you're guarded and not fully being your true self. And that means not fully having what you want in your life. I think you know what to do. Peace and love, guys. I'll chat to you soon.